everybody, this is JNPL GT4. I'm about to do my week 6 picks for Big 12 for this week. I already missed a couple. They had a game yesterday. Nebraska and Kansas State did, and then tonight, Friday, Oklahoma State played non-conference against Louisiana Lafayette. Let me touch base on those two games right quick. Yesterday, Nebraska and Kansas State. Nebraska murdered Kansas State. Completely shut down Daniel Thomas. Excellent game by Taylor Martinez. I watched about a quarter and a half, and I was done watching it. I wanted to do something else because I knew the game was done skis. Okay, it was over. Final score for that one, 48-13. I would have called that one, but Nebraska, they're such a good team this year. I don't know if there's anybody can beat them going into a game. It would just really have to be a last second sort of deal for me to say, hey, you know what, this team has what it takes to make the win on this one against Nebraska. We'll see as games progress. And then tonight we had Oklahoma State versus Louisiana Lafayette. For a little while, through the half, Louisiana Lafayette was winning by 4 points, and then came out after the half and Oklahoma State took over. There was nothing that Louisiana Lafayette could do, and I don't know, man. You got to give it to Oklahoma State. They're playing some good ball. They beat my Aggies last week. It's kind of a tough loss. Last couple of seconds to kick a field goal. Gerard Johnson played like ass. It is what it is, man. A win's a win, and unfortunately, a loss is a loss. Got to give it to Oklahoma State. They never gave up. I don't think A&M ever gave up because of the drive that they were putting together. They just weren't making the smartest decisions throughout the game in order to put them in the best position to win. Oklahoma State came out on top. It is what it is. We got to just turn it around, keep playing, and hopefully we'll get something come our way. Move on to games for tomorrow. We have Baylor versus Tech. At the beginning of the year, I would say Tech was going to win this game hands down. Tech right now is 2-2, 0-2 in the conference, with a loss to, I believe, Iowa State last week. Yeah, they lost to Iowa State. Got manhandled 52-38 by a team who should never beat anybody by that much, in my opinion. But hey, Baylor. I'm picking Baylor to win this one. They got Baylor right now is 4-1, 1-0 in conference play. They're playing some decent ball. Maybe Robert Griffin will stay healthy this year, and Baylor's going to shape up to be a pretty decent team. We'll move on. I'm just going to briefly touch base on the Texas A&M Arkansas game. Just to let you know. Actually, I'm not even going to touch on it. There's more that I need to elaborate on another video I'm going to make right after this. But they played tomorrow at 2:30 on ABC, I believe. So I'm definitely be watching that game. Colorado and Missouri. They play tomorrow at 6 p.m. I don't know what in the hell is going on here. I mean, we got Missouri's undefeated currently, 4-0, 0-0 in conference. Haven't played a conference game. This is their conference opener. Colorado, 3-1, 0-0 in the conference as well. It's an opener for them. The only team that Colorado has lost to, and they got handled pretty well, is against California. They beat Colorado State, they beat Hawaii, and they beat Georgia in the last minute game winner last week. I don't know what it was all about, them storming the field and everything. I guess the team is like 1-4 or some crap like that. But hey, I guess that's how they do it up in Boulder. But Missouri, Missouri has played really nobody except for maybe Illinois at the beginning of the year, Fighting Illini, and I don't know. Um, I, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. I'm still not buying Dan Hawkins and his whole program. I've got to give this one to the ranked and the favorite team, Missouri. They're gonna come out and pull out the win on this one. And then the last Big 12 game of the week that we have uh, is Utah versus Iowa State. Iowa State's 3-2 right now. They're actually 3-0 in conference play, which is really surprising to me. But oh, I'm sorry, they're not. They're 3-0 at home. I apologize. They're not 3-0 in conference play. They're 3-0 at home. They are 1-1, 1-1 in conference play. They already played K-State and they played Texas Tech. This week they got number 10 Utah. They played a hell of a game last week against Texas Tech, but I don't think they're playing a team that can compare to Texas Tech. And I think Utah's going to give them a much better fight. I think they're going to have some issues with Utah, and I don't think they're going to win that game tomorrow, unfortunately, for the Cyclones. It's pretty much all I got for now. Gig 'em, saw 'em offshore, bleed moon forever. We'll see you guys later on the next video.